3 to 5. Okay.
How are you, sir?
Good, good.
Good.
Okay, we can't have any dissent today, because we'll have problems.
That's right.
No dissent today, because we'll have problems. Okay, first announcement is, the Onondaga County DOT has a project that will detour some traffic starting next week that may affect motorists on Bridgeport-Kirkville Road and Filer Road. The Onondaga County DOT is planning to conduct a culvert work on North Kirkville Road during the week of September 26th. The culvert is located approximately 400 feet south of the Onondaga County-Madison County line, which follows Chittenango Creek. The work will require a complete road closure for several days, and the detour route will include Kirkville Road, North Manlius Road, Filer Road, and Bridgeport-Kirkville Road. Our county crew will set up a WZTC, and I am reaching out to you for any guidance, approval, permits, anything like that, so.
I put that on our website
Did you?
yesterday,
Okay, perfect.
posted the map.
Okay. So, people know. Thank you. Okay, approval of minutes from the town board meeting on September 7th.
So moved.
Moved
Second.
by Mr. Martin, second by Mr. Gibbons. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay. Setting the public hearing for the property tax cap override for the first meeting in October. I need a motion for that, please.
I'll move it, John.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gibbons. Is there any discussion?
I mean, this is something we do every year, John, to prepare ourselves for the budget meeting,
Yep,
so.
belt and suspenders.
Yep.
We never use it, but just.
But that's okay, we're ready if we need it.
Okay, so, all in favor, signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, you have your B and L, wetland proposal in here. This is, to get the wetlands at the business park on a sheet of paper so that we can get in front of DEC and they can make their determinations on whether it falls under their jurisdiction. And if they don't wanna have it under their jurisdiction, then it goes to Army Corps. So this is teeing everything up to go to those two agencies. And if we don't do this, you might as well let the park go to rush, because we've got 3 people that are kinda interested. Well, we've got 2, they're definitely interested, another prospect that's just looked at the park. I haven't talked to everybody about that yet, so.
John, once they delineate it, isn't it only good for like a year?
It's good for, actually, I think it's 3 years.
John, as part of this, will they give us some remediation issue?
Well, what this'll do is we'll go get us in front of Army Corps and DEC. Like I said, DEC will determine that whether this falls under their jurisdiction. But then Army Corps will determine how we mitigate this wetlands. They have, you buy those credits, I say it's blackmail money, but it's, buy the credits, and it goes to Ducks Unlimited, and I think to mitigate the whole part of the park that was mitigated once was like $6 million, and it was just ridiculous. So, on these parcels, the one that, we're talking with, Moto Dug on, there's no wetlands, so we should be able to do that pretty easily. The one where the senior housing is going, there is some wetlands on that, so we have to have, figure out what's gonna go on there. But you've seen the maps. I'm hoping that we can mitigate the wetlands over to the part of the park that's undeveloped and just leave all that a wetland at some point in time. So this is B and L's portion of that. So I'll need a motion.
Yep, I'll move it, John.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Gibbons. Steve, any other questions?
No. Just seems like a lot of money if you don't have anything
It's
ready to
all
go now. We don't want that time to run out.
Yeah, right.
It says it'd be a people coming to place now, right? So we have to do it now.
We gotta do it now, in order to find out how to mitigate the wetlands.
That's what we-
Somebody was saying yesterday at NISAC, We've got a project somewhere, I can't remember what that was. We've been waiting a year for DEC for it. So.
This is gonna be isn't this a classic chicken or the egg thing, John? Either we gotta address it now, or when somebody comes, we had a fat manufacturer that wanted to use it, but because it wasn't approved or
We
cleared
had
through our report.
manufacturer come.
Yeah.
And everything was all mitigated in 2002, everything was good. But because of the Obama regulations in 2014, the waters of the US, everything changed. So we had to go back through and do a wetland report on what's considered wetlands under the new regulations. And obviously, we had more. And Army Corps will not look at you mitigating any wetlands unless you have a project. And as we started to say, we had a manufacturer come in, they wanted to look at the park, but they had seen there was no wetlands mitigated, they folded up the book, they were here for like 5 minutes. Nope, we're not getting involved in it, they hit the road. So,
Okay.
smart. So, that's the way it is. So, all in favor, signify by voting aye.
Get a roll call on that.
Yeah, I can do a roll call on that. Okay, Mr. Gibbons,
Aye.
Mr. Montroy,
Aye.
Mr. Martin,
Aye.
I'm an aye, carried. Okay, our roller bid approval for highway superintendent or highway. Part of that, what he did for the school. I need a motion for that.
I'll move that, John.
Motion is made, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Montroy. Is there any discussion? All in favor signify by voting aye.
Aye.
Anybody opposed? Carried. Okay, budget modifications. Okay, we got quite a list of these. Transferring $948,093 unappropriated fund balance, SM fire fund into SM 3410-2000 for fire equipment. This is to pay for 2 Spartan pumper trucks, one for Chittenden, one for Bridgeport. Bid price from 4/21/21 was $1,298,093. The following is a breakdown of the cost versus the bid. 2022 budget $350,000. Carryover was $948,093. Chittenden paid $126. That's how that went. No, Chittenden came in $126 cheaper. So the total cost was $1,298,219. Special note on the overbid price, the bill in total is $1,498,219. The bid of $1,298,093. $126 is being taken out of Chittenden Fire Department, so that was over. Because, if everybody remembers right, we told them $650 a piece in, Bridgeport. They had extras put on their truck that they had to pay for. Now, the 2 fire trucks were delivered a couple weeks ago. They were around $650,000 a piece, and I was talking to the salesman, and everybody that's all on this green energy kick have a good time, because the same exact fire truck that cost us $650,000 that was delivered 2 weeks ago will be about $1.5 million for your electric fire truck. So there's no way that this stuff can be sustained at all. Transferring from contingent A1990.462,000 to pay for the following, to the following, $82,500 for final payment on fuel tank to Lift Safe. That's the new fuel system over at the highway department. For Walker Tree Care in Bridgeport, $1,329. That's to take care of community runoff gardens down there. $10,000 for finishing up work on the parks and rec building. It was some of the threshold work, doors, that kind of thing. $62,100 for the sidewalk work at parks and EMS. $3,000 for mowing at the Business Park, and $3,084 for special counsel for the EEOC charge against us. So with that, I need a motion to accept these.
So move, John.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Montroy. Is there any discussion? Okay, Mr. Montroy.
Aye.
Mr. Martin.
Aye.
Mr. Gibbons.
Aye.
And I'm an aye. Carried. Okay, do we have any firefighter applications? Okay, nothing for executive session. Your budget books will be available Monday. You guys wanna get them and take a look at them before we budget next week. I just got back from NISAC. This Green Climate Act that was passed is just not good. Your schools are gonna be impacted heavily by this. It's 26, I think there's 28. 28. The school buses have to start being electric, and what are they, 300 a piece?
Yes.
$300,000 a piece versus what, 140?
Now, closer to 100.
But that's not the infrastructure you're saying. There's probably a couple $1 million worth of
Yeah.
infrastructure.
Yeah, plus infrastructure.
So this stuff is haphazard, and there's an election coming up. People need to really educate themselves. You know, some people are gonna say, oh, he's electioneer. No, I'm not electioneer. This stuff is gonna affect your lives in ways that you can't even imagine. They're putting these solar panels up on farmland. In a lot of cases, you look, the wires go no place because the infrastructure's not there to put this stuff on the grid. They put the cart way before the horse. I'm understanding that on the school bus runs, you might need 2 electric school buses where you have a run with 1 diesel school bus. So there's, 5 times the cost. Where's that gonna come from? Where's the money gonna come from? The state's gonna be broke in a few years. Their borrowing power, according to Assemblyman Salta, he came to our county board meeting a few weeks ago, their borrowing power in 5 years is gonna be $100,000. And right now it's 170 million something, or 700 million, something like that. But it's gonna be diminished so much over the next 5 years. Fire trucks, you just heard about the fire trucks. No more internal combustion engines after 2035. What are all these small fire districts gonna do? What's the highway department gonna do? We have to have 2 plow trucks, electric plow trucks for every one we've got now? This is crazy, and people really, really need to educate themselves before November, before they vote. It's nuts. Does anybody else have anything out there? Yes, Art.
Just a question on your item number 3. You talked about a public hearing, but I didn't hear a date.
Next, I said the next board meeting.
Next board meeting.
Yeah, whatever is the date, what is it, 3rd? 5th? Okay, October 5th. Sir, did you have something?
Yeah, so my name is Paul Adams, I live on Homestead Road. I wanted to come in and, the road's been closed now for 11 months. I wanted to see what town's intentions were with repairing the road, or what their intentions were with the whole project.
Well, as far as I know, the road's closed because the creek is undermining the road, and I think Andy talked to Soil and Water about it, and you're looking at about $1 million to repair the thing, so it's closed for now. Probably gonna be closed for a long time, because we haven't got $1 million to put in the road. Thank you. That's all I got, sorry. Everybody good?
He's
Yes.
doing the bus drivers.
Is he?
Yeah, he's running chipping a bus drivers. They own the property on next to Mayloft Towers, there's apartment complexes.
Yeah.
Little building there, he owns that too.
Well, he lives on that road.
But he lives in.
He lives way up on.
Yeah, he lives right up there, Dave Henry, all them up there, yeah, he's really good guy, just like he's found information. It was, unfortunately.
I gave him accurate information. We're not fixing the road. Okay, we're good. I need a motion to
Motion to
adjourn.
adjourn.
Motion by Mr. Martin, second.